Hello Capricorn, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. First of all, I would like to thank for all of you who have seen my previous videos, that you watched them, liked them, and especially if you subscribe. I'm truly grateful for all of those amazing energies, and what makes me even happier that you are back for more. And if you're new to my channel, I'd like to give you a big welcome. I'm very glad that you found me, and I hope that this video is going to be helpful for all of you. Today we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of October in the areas of love and relationship. But as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. So let's get started. In the center of your reading, in the heart of your reading, you do have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a court card, so it can mean a person, yourself, or just the general energy of the card. So what we need to know about the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, she's a badass. She is somebody who went through a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, and she became very strong with all of those. She's kind of like the typical person that indicates somebody who is divorced or somebody who definitely went through some heartbreaks. And she's very focused on the truth and clarity. So for some of you, you might get some kind of clarity this period of time, but it can be also a sign that somebody who's very outspoken, somebody who speaks their mind, will give you some kind of an advice from a relationship perspective, and you should definitely listen to it. But overall, I think this is she's very smart as well. So think about, like, which one of these really relevant for you. Maybe you're the Queen of Swords who went through a lot, but let's see what are the other cards. Your reading starts with the Devil energy. The Devil is the card of Capricorn, so it just can be a sign that you might be really present in this reading, the Capricorn energy, and you're able to handle everything that comes to you. But let's talk about the Devil. The Devil is the card where you are feeling stuck. You are in a situation where things are not moving forward, and this is kind of like the energy where you don't see a way out of something. If you're single, it might be that you are just having fun in terms of relationships without emotional attachment, that are focusing on pleasure, and you're kind of just going from one to the other. If you're in an existing relationship, it can be a sign that you might be with the devil, or you are the devil, in a sense that it can be an indication of a relationship where people are very dependent on each other. It's kind of like the when you kind of want to be with this person and don't want to be with this person type of energy, because the devil has some kind of an attractive face that always draws us back to this person. It can be also a card that indicating that somebody in this relationship has some kind of an addiction problems to drugs, sex, food, or alcohol, any kind of addiction. But definitely a card that's indicating a situation where you don't see the way out. Definitely, it can also be a sign of cheating. But whenever this card comes up, it kind of tells us that no matter how hard a situation might look like, there's always a way out. You need to make up your mind and make that very hard decision and gain that clarity that you need to move forward. Now, the next we have here is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is indicating an end of a cycle, not an easy, a painful end of a cycle. This can be a card of indicating a relationship ending in your life that's not easy, that's very hard and painful for you. But whatever whatever your situation is, this is the 10, which is indicating an end of a cycle. And on this card, we do have the sun rising in the back, which is showing that there's something coming to you that's gonna be way nicer. And this is also the card of backstabbing. So I don't know, with the devil energy, and with the Ten of Swords, this is not the great combination to have, but the lovely thing that this is in the past. So I think if you had some kind of relationship ending, probably it was in blessing in disguise, but it's still painful, it's still not easy to process. And the next we have here is the Sun. The Sun is lovely because this is the most positive card in the whole tarot deck. So this is indicating that things are turning to the better. This is the card of radiance, positivity, hope, and when things are turning to better. So I think whatever this painful end was for you, probably you do know deep down that it is for the better. Because, you know, the Sun is always indicating a very positive change in our life. And you do have here the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is the card of heartache, right? So I'm not surprised to have this card here because with the Ten of Swords, it is showing you that this end, whatever you've been kind of processing, it's still there, it's still lingering, and it's still hurting you. But, you know, not all the bad things last forever. You have the Sun on this card as well in the back. So I think this period will end as well. And you do have here the next as the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is kind of like building something up from the base, building a foundation of something, working very hard. If you're in a relationship, it can be that, you know, you are working in teams. Like this is a great card for teamwork. So if you're in a relationship, you might be working as a team to make the relationship better, to make the relationship more effective. It can also be a sign that somebody might be helping you to make the relationship better, like a therapist of some kind. But it is also a great card if you are single, in a sense, because it shows that you're putting a lot of effort into finding a relationship. And what's lovely in the Three of Pentacles, that you're gonna get noticed, you're gonna achieve whatever you're working towards. So let's see what's gonna be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because that's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel and to make sure that the message gets out to as many people who need it the most. And for you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And I'm always happy to read what's going on in your life. So look at this. You have the Three of Cups, which is an indication of celebration. Like happiness, celebration is coming back to your life. And this is a lovely thing to have, because I think after the pain, after the suffering, some happy times are coming to you. This can be a sign of a party, this can be a birthday, a baptism, it can also be an engagement or wedding, definitely indicating some happy times coming into your life. And look what we have here, the amazing Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the card of the ultimate happiness, when the rainbows and the sun is shining after the hard, stormy days. But look how harmonious, look how beautiful this card is. This is the happily ever after card. So I think, you know, if you lost something, it's kind of very interesting that, you know, you do have on one side of the Queen of Swords in the past the Ten of Swords, and in the future you have the Ten of Cups. So I think you're going to be able to turn this Ten of Swords, a sad ending, into something that's going to be very harmonious, very beautiful, and you're going to achieve your ultimate happiness with the Ten of Cups. So try not to be sad, try to see the world a little bit more positive, because you do have some great happiness coming into your life. Again, if you are single, this is a card that brings back happiness. If you are in an existing relationship, you're going to be able to get through the issues that you had and move forward and really be happy with each other. So the Ten of Cups, as I said, is the happily ever after. So definitely a card that's indicating long-term happiness. And you do have here the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is kind of like, has this waiting, manifesting type of energy. First of all, you're kind of trying to assess your current situation. You're trying to assess that is this something worth putting more efforts into it. So if you're single, maybe you're kind of reconsidering, is it something worth to continue to try to find a partner? I would say yes, because you do have the Sun and the Three of Pentacles here, and the Ten of Cups, and the Three of Cups. I think when you're kind of looking at this angle, you definitely have some positive outcomes that are coming to you. And this is also the card of manifestation, when you're kind of trying to create a happier life, a more stable life, and you're able to achieve it. Sometimes the Seven of Pentacles is indicating that you just need to be patient. And you do have here at the bottom of the deck the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is the energy of nostalgia. It is also the card of happiness, taking care of each other. So I think maybe there's some past energy as well for some of you, that you are afraid of the past. But I think overall you should have your chin up, because there's some great happiness coming to you, especially with the Ten of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. So what a lovely reading, Capricorn. You're definitely processing some pains and some disappointments from the past, but you have a bright future ahead of you. And I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.